Hello everyone! The clip you're about to hear is from one of our exclusive Patreon episodes on a recent horror release, and just like all of our other episodes, it might include major spoilers for said horror release, so don't listen to it if you haven't already seen it. You've officially been warned. And if you'd like to hear the full episode, just head on over to patreon.com/horrorqueers and subscribe today. Without further ado, here is your exclusive Patreon clip.
Would you recommend this one?
You know, I actually would. It's a bit of a softer recommend because I don't think this film does a lot. Well, I was going to say narratively different from its first film, but
Sure.
It does just enough different to justify its existence, but it doesn't do enough different to make it not feel a lot like more of the same, if that makes any sense.
Yeah, no, I feel that because a lot of the set pieces feel very familiar because there's only so much you can do with blindfolds and people hearing whispers from dead loved ones and so on.
Right.
But I'm in agreement with you. This is a soft recommend. I think I maybe liked it a little bit more than you. I was very much on board until a certain point, and then I found that the climax really ended up losing me, in part because characters have to start acting nonsensically. The action gets a little bit stupid, and I really just did not enjoy this attempted cliffhanger.
Okay, I put a pin in that cliffhanger,
Sure.
but real quick about the climax, I will say I agree with you about the climax. However, I found it to be a very thrilling climax, all those issues aside, in a way that the first film wasn't. And you can go back and listen to our commentary on Bird Box where we talk about our issues with the third act of that film.
I mean, this film at least doesn't have to hit the soft reset button where it's like, oh, we built to a natural climax and then restart the movie over again. I think the pacing is much better in this one. Yeah, it was mostly just the action feels so silly to me, and I wasn't really in the mood for that at this point.
Sure.
But I agree with you. I do think that some of the new things the film is doing are actually pretty... I don't want to say fun, because I don't know that this is a fun movie, but it complicated the narrative in ways that I wasn't expecting.
I will agree. Honestly, I mean, look, we find something out in the prologue that I did not know going into this movie.
No.
And I was kind of like...
And I was so happy not to be spoiled. So folks, if you are considering it, duck out now.
Yes, but I will say I was like, oh shit, okay, cool, you've got me, movie. I do think that's kind of the most innovative thing that this movie does, which is
for sure
one of my issues with it. Like, it's really cool, but then we're settling back into more of the same.
Exactly. Yeah. So if you're not a Bird Box enthusiast, I don't think this film is going to win you over. But there was enough of that there that I thought, okay, you know what? I'm at least enjoying how they're trying to play with the formula, even if it's only a little bit.
Atlas Avenue. A long stretch of road that encompasses everything the city of Kennett Heights has to offer. Neon lights, traffic, crime, the hustle and bustle of everyday life, and the craziest of characters. My office was above it all. My name is James Locke, and I'm a PI.
Hello, Mr. J. How the hell you doing today?
Good, Edith. Nearly every year I have a new case. New people to meet, new clues to discover, and new problems to solve. But I do it the old-fashioned way. No technology. Nothing post-1950. Hell, I don't even listen to podcasts, but you should. Atlas Avenue Beat is a spoof of the film noir genre with goofy characters, tons of wordplay, and non-stop raunchy humor. There's also 3 whole seasons out right now with more on the way. Just search for Atlas Avenue Beat wherever you listen to podcasts or visit us online at bloody.fm.